Hi guys, welcome to Matt Chat. I am your host Matt, and with me as always is
Taylor. Woohoo!
And we have another special guest with us. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Cody.
Cody.
Woohoo! Yeah.
Cody's my twin.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, if you want to know what I look like, just look at the Taylor picture.
Yeah, we legit
Pretty
look
much.
so much alike. It's scary.
It's
Some of the
like this
audience,
since high school.
some of the audience actually may know Cody from
Ranting with the cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ranching with the cards. Yeah, I'm still the turtle, but I've lost quite a bit of weight, believe it or not.
Yes.
Hey.
So yeah,
hey,
would you like to talk a bit
watch
more
your
about yourself,
fingers.
Cody?
Yeah, actually, I work at Best Buy in the computers department. I'm actually the best ever there.
He's the best buy.
I'm the best buy.
Go ahead.
I am. No, I work in the computer department. I just got through sales induction, and I get paid fat every 2 weeks. It's actually really fun. I'm big into video games, computers, and everything like that. You know, more so than Matt sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
That was emphasis on the sometimes, Matt.
Yeah,
You
it
see,
was a
when
big
you-
emphasis on the
When you get
sometimes.
into actually making video games, you make more time making video games than you do playing them. So.
No, that's not. That's not always true.
Yeah, it kind of is. I mean, it. I mean.
No, it's
when
really not. I mean, you still have to make time to play video games,
Well,
even
yeah,
when
I
you're
definitely
developing
do.
them, 'cause
I-
you need that break.
Yes, I do. I do make time for video games. We all do. Like.
You have to.
You
caress the
barely
video
do.
games.
I know. It's just because I have a lot of stuff I need to do. I need to do this and school and work.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
So
Excuses.
I do. Shut up, Taylor. You
Excuses.
Know what I'm talking about. The same
You
thing
know
with
my
you.
life.
No, but yeah, I just I make time for video games. I'm actually playing one right now. That's called multitasking. Audience should learn it.
Ouch.
Just saying.
I was gonna say that's kind of harsh, man.
I was joking. I'm talking about the women who think guys can't multitask.
Oh. Okay. Well, that's
I'm
understandable.
doing it right now.
So me and Taylor know Cody from high school.
Yep.
So.
Taylor knows me from before high school.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
No. It was actually late high school. No,
What?
junior high.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it was junior high. Davis, remember?
Yeah, it was junior
Don't talk
high.
about Davis, please.
People
Let's
will
get
be
off that
lucky.
subject.
People won't want to listen to this podcast if we start bringing up Davis.
Okay.
Even
so
if you don't know Davis, you know Davis. So
Right.
Let's
Like, you
okay.
know
Let's
the
just
subway,
let's
shape,
only
or
mention
form.
his name. All right, moving
moving on.
on. So first on our agenda is Star Trek.
Into darkness.
Yes. Sorry, I was
Lightsaber
like, wait,
battles.
you guys get really quiet really quick. Anyways, yeah, Star Trek.
Yeah,
I was the only
we are
one
required
out
to
of,
think
out of the
why,
three of
because
us.
We haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I'm the only one who's seen it. And spoiler free. If you've seen this on the Facebook, and you know I'm gonna do a spoiler free review here.
Wait. Did you say if you see us on the Facebook?
No. If you've seen this on the Facebook.
On
Sorry.
the Facebook.
Yes, I posted this on the Facebook saying that I was gonna
Oh.
do a review.
On the Facebook.
Yes, on the
Well,
Facebook page.
page. How about
Oh,
that?
on the
Yeah.
page. Okay, I'm like, why do you put the before Facebook?
Sorry,
That's a
on
total
the
Justin
Facebook page.
Timberlake
I will
new
say
move,
Facebook
man.
page from now on. All right.
You can say the Facebook page, just don't say the Facebook.
Yeah, it's just
All right,
that's
I'm
just
sorry.
bad.
All right, whatever.
Honestly,
Okay.
it's really bad.
I apologize. I apologize, audience. I apologize, you too. All right, moving on.
You better apologize.
For shame.
Can I talk, please?
Yes, you can. Continue.
Jesus. Okay.
I apologize.
Okay. So Star Trek was, oh my god, amazing. Like it was. J.J. Abrams outdid himself. He did way better than Star Trek. Like Star Trek was great. Star Trek 1, Star Trek 2, awesome tacular. Like, God, like I left the pants.
Hey,
I
Matt.
left the thing like wanting to like change my pants because it's how much it's so
Hey, Matt.
awesome.
Oh.
What?
Is this supposed to be a review or just you saying it's
getting there.
awesome
I'm getting
tastic all
there.
night?
That's
I'm
his
sorry. I
review.
just
It's
can't. I
awesome.
can't explain the awesomeness of this movie. So the
Okay, I have
I
one
can't even talk
question
about
for
the
you.
premise. What's that?
Okay, I have one question for you. This shouldn't be too much of a spoiler, but this has already been like theorized from basically everyone who's been anticipating this new Star Trek movie. Cumberpatch, is he essentially Khan?
I can't tell you
Don't
that.
answer that. Don't answer
I'm
that.
not to answer it. I'm not gonna answer
I
it.
haven't seen it yet. If you guys start talking about that, I'm gonna leave
I
right now.
can't.
and
There's
listen
so
to it.
much I can't. I wanted to say that I can't because it spoils the movie. It really does. I just
I'm gonna end up seeing it soon
so
anyway. So
I'm gonna be very brief about this review because I can't talk much about story because it's gonna I can't I don't want to spoil anything for you guys because it's that great.
okay,
of a
well then
movie.
why don't you just talk about the
So,
graphics,
so, yeah,
the feel between the characters again, and
So
all
yeah,
that.
the actors did a great job as they did before. The writer did an amazing job, kind of showing this kind of more experienced versions of the last movie of the characters. So there's more drama between them and there's a lot going on. I mean, I guess it's not too much drama, but like what's the word I'm
there's a
trying to
lot
find?
more.
Yeah, there's just other things going on, and it's really well written, really well put together. It starts off great and ends great. There's so yeah, there's a lot of that. There's a lot of comedy, just like in the first one.
Of course.
There's a lot of story elements going on.
I think I may throw up on you.
Yeah, again, there's lens flare a lot.
There's what?
Lens flare a lot.
Lens flare.
Lens
All
flare.
over the
That's
place.
basically Star Trek.
That's what Abrams is known for. Is his
Yes.
famous
No,
lens flare.
No, that's Star Trek in a word.
Yes. Lens
Lens
flare. Lens
flare.
flare. J.J. Abrams is
It
trying
really
to
is.
burn the characters in the movie.
They
With all
almost
the
did. I
lens
think
flare.
they almost succeeded, honestly.
So yeah, there's a lot of fan service along with everything else that's in the movie. So
So Matt, I do have a question for you.
what's that?
I've had a bunch of friends that have seen it and some family members that have seen it,
Okay.
and they said that they left it open for a third one. Is this true?
Yeah, it's kind of it's one of those things where it's like if they do another one, it'll work. If they don't do another one, that'll work too. It's kind of
So,
one of
and
those
go-
endings.
Okay,
Maybe
and
we'll do
going
it.
back to the whole, it's left open for another one. Do you think J.J. Abrams will work on that along with the Star Wars movies he's planning on doing, or do you think he'll wait till Star Wars is finished? Or
Okay,
So probably
I
for
think
Star Wars?
anyone can answer that for you right now.
Yeah.
He
it's-
waited 3 years. He waited 4 years to make this Star Wars, or
Star
to make
Trek.
this Star Trek. Sorry, he brought up Star Wars. Sorry,
Yeah,
folks
that was my bad.
who listen to us.
I get excited.
No, he waited 4 years. Not really waited. It took them 4 years to make this movie.
Mhm.
He's got one project. He's able to create an entirely new movie for an entirely different fan
Yeah.
group.
I think he
And
mainly
I think he's gonna dedicate most of his time onto this. But I think what will happen is there will be a script written
yeah.
for the new Star Trek, and it's gonna get greenlit and everything like that. But production's not gonna start until after 2015, or at least after Star Wars is done.
It's
you're-
definitely
Like after episode 7 or after the whole series?
I don't know.
I'm gonna say after episode 7 because if you look, each episode in the Star Wars saga, each movie in the Star Wars saga was like 5 years apart each. It was 1977 for A New Hope, 1983
well for the
for-
movies.
for
the
the movies.
original
Exactly.
movies, yeah.
Like I think that's what's gonna. I think J.J. Abrams picked up on that, and either one, he'll just overwork the actors to death and do it all in 3 years, or he'll probably stay true to the LucasArts and Lucasfilms, and with the George Lucas being every 5 years. Let the fans.
However, that only took place during the original 3. In episodes 1, 2, and 3, the first one was released in '99. The last one was released in 2005.
It was every 2 years then, wasn't it?
Yeah, approximately every 2.5 years or so.
Yeah. Okay, so I mean. You have to remember that one that was still actually a younger cast, Ian McGregor, is barely in his late 30s.
Let's hope
So Ian McGregor, Obi-Wan Kenobi, was barely in his late 30s.
Yeah.
Now he might be in his early 40s now, but in episode 3 he was in his real early 30s.
Yeah.
So they had the they had the stamina, in my opinion, the stamina and the fact that it was fresh in their minds to do that.
Hmm.
Fair enough.
And then in the new saga, in this one, in the new trilogy, they showed people growing up by adding facial hair on Obi-Wan Kenobi
Yes.
Very true. Yeah.
and giving him longer hair, even though it was only just a year or so after the first one. They just gave him they just let him grow out his facial hair.
Well, it was like it
And
was short.
from episode 2 and episode 3, they let Hayden Christensen grow out his hair and give him a scar. So, but in the original saga, you could see the growth in the characters because it
Yes.
was so long apart.
Yes. So I think I don't know if they haven't said, because they said that J.J. Abrams is definitely doing 7. I don't think they said anything about directors for 8 and 9. So possibly J.J. Abrams is only on for 7, and then they'll move on.
I think what they're doing, I think what they might do is J.J. Abrams can direct episode 7, depending on box office, depending on fans' ratings and critics' ratings and everything like that. They may offer him, extend a contract to him
Yeah.
for 8 and 9.
Yeah, because they haven't even said anything about. I mean, it could go anywhere, because they haven't said anything
That's
about
very,
directors.
really
yeah, that's
can,
true.
so-
That's very true. Very true.
It really can, and Star Wars is something near and dear to my heart.
Yes.
So, and I know what J.J. Abrams did with Star Trek, the 2009 movie, and I know what he's done with this new one that came out. What was it, just last week?
Actually, it was this weekend.
It was
Okay,
it
yeah,
was-
last weekend.
it
So
was
yeah,
this
I was
weekend.
right
It was
last
weekend.
week.
Yeah, true. Sorry.
So
Ah,
Time is.
English
so,
major.
it was-
No, I know what he's done with this, and so I'm actually confident in the fact that he can make Star Wars something great.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm very confident too. I am.
J.J.
I have
Abrams for
complete
the
and utter
win.
faith in you, JJ.
What's his real
Don't
name?
fail me. I
don't
don't know. I
know.
think it's just JJ.
If people on set like,
I think it's just JJ.
yo, JJ.
Maybe it's James Jonah.
James Jonah Jameson. Oh
James-
god, that would be awesome.
JJ Abrams.
So
Or-
J.
Triple
Jonah
J? What's up,
Abrams.
Triple
Sounds like- what if he was DJ JJ?
DJJJ.
Mojo Jojo.
Oh god, please do not bring up the Powerpuff Girls right now. This is a video game,
Village.
movie,
Okay.
Please.
Okay.
chat,
So-
podcast. Come on
No-
now. You
no
did not
more
bring the
random
Powerpuff
facts.
Girls. Another thing,
I-
something near to my
My,
heart.
my mind wanders. I apologize.
It's okay. It's just the Powerpuff Girls are also near and dear to my heart because that was actually one of my favorite shows growing up.
Oh, it's a good show.
So-
It was a good show. It's just the professor was a pervert.
Yeah.
Why else would he make 3 little girls?
Oh my god, I saw the Japanese remake or whatever. Like, I guess is an anime of it, and they're like older.
Yeah.
It's horrible. Oh my god, they just combined it with Sailor Moon. They do like these Sailor Moon transformations, and it's horrible.
Why would they do transformations? They're already powerful.
I don't know, because they wear normal
Chemical
clothing.
X.
They wear normal clothing, and then like when they go to do their Powerpuff Girl thing, they do the Sailor Moon transformations into these like teenager looking Powerpuff
Dude,
Girl
I don't even
clothing.
care what you say. I am so looking that up.
Go ahead. It's
Oh
horrible.
my god.
Is it Powerpuff Girls Z?
I think so. I don't know. I saw a little bit of it while I was in class because we were like,
Dude, they're bringing back the Powerpuff Girls this year.
are they?
They already did. It's on Netflix.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah. All the Cartoon
Oh
Network
yeah, that's right.
originals.
Yeah,
are
it is
there.
on. It is on there. I won't-
Newtownville.
So yeah, so Star Trek. Getting off topic here. Star Trek is really good. Everyone should see it. I highly recommend it. It's 10 out of 10 for me.
Even if you're not a Star Trek fan, people have been saying you should go see the movie anyways.
Yeah, I'm gonna drag my girlfriend to see it.
Yeah, it's a
She's-
great.
She's not a big Star Trek fan until she's like in like a mood to see Star Trek.
When I first was getting into Star Trek, I went in as a sci-fi, nerd. Because I was like at the time I was like, Star Wars and Star Trek.
Yeah.
and then I watched the Star Trek. I grew up kind of seeing like Next Generation on and the originals because my dad used to watch those, and then I really didn't start falling in love with Star Trek until I watched the movie, the J.J. Abrams movie, and that's when I went back and started like watching the older shows and everything, getting into it. So
Very nice.
So yeah, even if you
Yes.
don't like Star Trek, if you're not into it, definitely watch it as a sci-fi fan. If you like sci-fi films, it's definitely your cup of tea.
Well, it's the same here. Like when I was always a Star Wars fan. I've never really enjoyed Star Trek, but my first official Star Trek experience was the one that was released in 2009.
Mhm.
And I thought it was phenomenal. You know, everyone's like, "Oh, it's not the same as the originals."
Well, it's not supposed to be.
Exactly. It's an alternate universe. It was fun.
Yes.
It was a great movie. It was a lot of fun, action-packed, blah, blah,
But I
blah.
do like how it still kind of ties in that world universe by having the old Spock come in.
Exactly.
So,
So it was very, very good.
and that was even before what's his face was Thor. Like
Who? Chris Hemsworth?
yes, he played Kirk Stad, who died in the beginning of the movie.
I know.
What?
Yeah, that's
he did.
That's Thor. Yeah, I didn't. You didn't notice because like that was before he did Thor. He didn't start getting
What?
big. Until
No, you
Thor,
didn't notice because you didn't. He only had like
What,
10
like,
minutes of screen time.
pretty much. But that was before he was even big. That's why he was like.
Yeah, well,
still
Thor
nobody
came
at
out in
the time.
2011, so yeah, totally
It
understandable.
was 2009 when he was. Yeah, so I went back and watched it after Thor, and I was like, "Holy shit, it's Thor!"
God.
Captain Kirk is related to Thor.
Right? It's like,
Well,
what?
that just
Kirk
I
is
just
the son
opened
of
my
Thor. No
eyes.
wonder why he's so freaking legendary.
I just opened my eyes.
So yeah, so that's Star Trek. Moving on here, looking at. So if you guys don't know, we started a Facebook page.
Facebook.
This is kind of where this is where I start promoting the Facebook page. We post information, stuff that we talk about, video games, movies, anything that has to do with that. You guys can post stuff too. If you find something that you want us to talk about, feel free to post it up here on our Facebook page. Link will be down in the bottom in the description. So yeah, let's start going over some stuff here.
Wait.
What's that? What's that?
Uh-oh.
I have a
Taylor's got
review.
something to say.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
no.
that's right.
So tonight, I went with my good friend Jill to The Great Gatsby, and it was released 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
Yep.
something like that.
Yeah, as of this coming weekend, it's going to be 2 weeks ago. It was. If any of you have read the movie. Oh my God,
If you can read movies,
Wow. Okay.
it's classy. If you've ever read the book by F. Scott Fitzgerald, I strongly suggest
get
it
out
if
of
you
that
haven't.
rock and read that.
Okay,
book.
I have a question. Taylor,
Yes.
you've seen the movie. We've both read the book. Does it keep true to what Fitzgerald wrote?
More than you know.
So
Really?
like unlike the other books to movies, it actually has the same storyline.
Yes.
Like
Yes, yes.
like it's straightforward from the book.
Yeah, basically for the most part. I want to say about 80 to 85% of the book was gigantic, important parts in the movie.
Wow, that's great.
It was very, very well done. I was incredibly impressed. I feel like a lot of people were kind of iffy about Leonardo DiCaprio playing the Great Gatsby, but I thought he did a fantastic job as Gatsby. However, if I had to give an Academy Award to any of those actors or actresses in that movie, it'd have to be the actress that played Daisy, which is Nick's cousin.
Okay.
She definitely did the best job out of any of the other characters. in the
Okay.
movie.
It's been a while since
Now I
I've
have
read
a
that.
question.
Yes.
I have a question. Now everyone knows our famous, little girl from Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire.
Yeah.
How did he do? Because I have not seen anything from him since Spider-Man 3, and yes, I'm thanking God for that because he
Awesome.
ruined Spider-Man for me after watching The Amazing Spider-Man and then
Before
going back
you,
to watch
oh, go ahead, Cody.
everything else. How did he do?
Before you go on, Taylor, I just want to say that I think he, in my opinion, I think he actually would fit this role. To be honest, with the way he acts and everything.
See,
that's just what I think.
you would think so, and I totally thought the exact same thing. I thought him playing Nick Carraway, or is it Carraway? Karen Way?
I think it's Caronway.
Caronway,
Okay.
Nick Caronway. He, you would think he would do a really, really good job on it, and for what he gave to the movie, he did a pretty good job. However, if I was the director or the producer behind this project, I would have chosen somebody else. I'm not sure who, but I wouldn't have been Tobey Maguire. I felt like it would have been better off if it was a no-name or a low-name actor playing Nick.
See,
Because-
I can see why they gave it to Tobey Maguire, because if you read the book, he is sort of the way Tobey Maguire acts. He's sort of the shy, the not like very well known and popular kind of guy. I mean, he's well known and popular obviously because he's an actor and he played Spider-Man, one of the most influential superheroes from the Marvel universe. But he didn't get far in Spider-Man.
Yeah.
The first one, great. His uncle died. He's depressed. He's sort of a female dog about it. I
Yeah.
will not curse on the show.
Thank you, buddy. So nice.
But I see, I can tell that after that, he wasn't meant to be a superhero. He was meant to be like the normal citizen.
Yeah, I totally agree.
He's meant to be the extra.
Yep.
Honestly, like, Tobey Maguire, you're awesome. You ruined Spider-Man for me, but you're meant to be the normal citizen.
Exactly. And again, like I said, for what he gave to the film, I thought he did a pretty good job. However, if you wanted to make it, as a phenomenal job, I would not have chosen Tobey Maguire, in my personal opinion. I don't think Tobey Maguire was in his character enough.
Yeah.
I just saw him as Tobey Maguire playing Tobey Maguire. So honestly,
then,
there's
yeah.
there's probably like 2 scenes where I'm like, wow, he did a really good job at that part. But besides that, it was just Tobey Maguire playing Tobey Maguire.
Well, of course.
But again, if you've read the book, it's the exact same storyline. It goes all the way through the book, fine-tuned. It did a great job with the transitions and, how everything interconnected at the end. And if I had to give this a star rating, I would probably give it 8.5 stars out of 10. It was a great movie. It's a great thing to watch, especially if you're a fan of the book. Or if you've seen the original film even that was released like in the 60s or the 70s. I strongly suggest seeing this film. It's much better than the original. It explains, for me personally, I feel like it's easier to explain a movie than to explain a book. So if you have trouble comprehending what's going on in the book, watch this movie and it'll totally explain everything for you.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've read the book. Cody, were you and I? Do we read that? Do we have the same English
We
class?
read that in Miss Beezy's class.
Okay, and we watched the movie right after, correct?
No, we didn't. We didn't. Never
I could've
watched The
sworn
Great
we watched-
Gatsby.
I couldn't. Well, not
Nope,
the
we-
new
we
one.
never watched The Great Gatsby.
I thought we did.
Nope,
well.
we didn't.
Oh well.
The original movie was bad.
The original
there was
movie
a bunch of
good,
originals.
actually, in my opinion.
The one I'm thinking of is I don't remember. The only actor I can remember that's in it was the guy who played Nick. Was the same guy that's in he was
Marlon Brando, right?
Is that his name? I don't know his name.
Was he in a Streetcar Named Desire?
I never saw that movie. The only thing I can think of was Knocked Up. Like he was Seth Rogen's best friend or whatever that was married to the blonde.
Oh, that's not
woman.
Marlon Brando then.
No.
I don't even know
There was
why I
one
would say
that was made kind of the last time this movie was made. It was with him. I'm sure the
Is he
audience
the main
knows.
character of Sorcerer's Apprentice?
No, not him. No, he was.
This is 40. That guy.
No. The other guy. No. He was. I know he was in the movie too, but no, the guy I'm talking about. He's also in. The movie just came. Oh, or is coming out.
Wait, is it just it's the most recent Great Gatsby that's not the one with
No,
DiCaprio,
he's in
right?
Anchorman too. He was the one with the
What
clone.
the heck are you talking
The
about?
guy with the clone.
Great Gatsby. Dude, when was the original Great Gatsby made?
That was the original was
Robert
made
Redford.
like a long time ago, but there's a bunch of one that were made. I think
Yeah,
there's
they made 4
yes,
different ones.
the third one that
like
they
they're
made.
doing with Carrie?
Carrie is that's gonna be remade, and this is the second time it's been done.
Carrie looks really good.
No, this is the 5th time it's been done.
Really? Because I don't remember, and I remember the original, and then there was a sequel, and then that's all I remember there ever
No.
being.
This is the 5th time it's been done.
Okay, well, I won't.
Dude, they had 3 of them in the 1980s.
Okay, well, I didn't know that. Well, now I know.
It's one of Stephen King's most remade movie
Okay.
because they can never get it right.
Well, the new one's gonna have
The girl from Kick-Ass in it.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
looks
know.
really good, by the way.
I don't know.
It does look really, really good.
I haven't seen the
I've never
trailer,
read any Stephen King novels, and I've never seen any of his old movies, but this movie.
You know what movie I think they should remake? It.
They are.
Honestly.
They are.
They are remaking it?
Yeah, it's confirmed.
They would.
It's been confirmed.
It's been confirmed.
They
That
would.
is awesome.
Storyline though, the storyline has not been confirmed.
That's
So I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be like a remake from the original, or if it's gonna be like the clown comes back years later and it's like their kids or whatever. I don't know.
We'll see. What it should be is the remake, like an actual remake, because the CG that they have nowadays is much better than what they had back in whenever they made that,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
and they still did a phenomenal. They still did phenomenal with it.
Yes.
It was also a 2-disc DVD, just to watch the movie.
So.
But I don't know. I think I'm glad they're remaking it.
Yeah,
but
it's
let's
good.
kind
It's
of venture
good.
off of movies.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's
you
go.
want to go
Let's
back into video games?
let's delve into video games
Okay,
here. I think
so
we've had enough movies
The
this
big
afternoon.
thing that happened, actually today as of recording, was posted all over YouTube, was the full-length trailer for Batman Arkham Origins.
Hurrah!
Origins, not oranges.
Yeah.
Batman Oranges, yay!
Yay, Batman Oranges! I'll take 6.
Yay!
Okay, I'm gonna say this so everyone and their mothers can hear it.
Wait.
I am
be nice
tired
about
of the Arkham games.
Okay, fair enough.
I am tired
so
of the
much hate for
Arkham
that.
games. They've done it they've done it way too much. Like especially with Arkham City. Like that was the best storyline. How can you beat that?
But
Arkham City was the best storyline,
was.
the best sequel to Arkham Asylum. You can't beat it with a prequel to it.
they need more
The thing
money.
that kind of makes me mad is they had so many hints as to what the next Batman, next Arkham game was gonna be, and then they totally pulled a 180 and was like, oh, actually, we're gonna go back to do an origin story. I'm like, okay, so what about all those hints in Arkham City? Like, is that not gonna happen now because Rocksteady's not working on it, and now Warner Brothers, you've given it to some other studio, or you've given it to yourself to work on it, whatever. I forgot who was doing the game, but it's
I
not
will say this
Rocksteady.
right now, all the Warner Brother games made by them, but made by their company, have sucked. And I
Like
will
what?
be the first to admit that, and I will not be ashamed. So you guys can burn me at the stake for saying it.
No, I
but-
won't do that.
Didn't they do
yet.
Injustice? Did they?
No.
Oh no, it was no. They just
Not
produced
doing
it.
Injustice.
They just produced it, huh?
They produced it.
Yeah,
They're
because
not the ones
they
who made
own
it.
all the rights for any DC game. They own the rights.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That
so
is completely
that's why I
unheard
got.
of.
That's why I get like confused because they're like sometimes it's like oh they're working on a game or oh they're giving it to another developer to work on it, but either way their name gets put on it. So I'm just like okay, did they make it? I'm like I have to look it up to make sure. So anyways, yeah. So the teaser came out. They did an awesome job with it. It does still look interesting for something that's not being made by Rocksteady. And Rocksteady actually gave its approval to be made. Like they were like, this actually looks really good, and I like where it's going. So the basic premise is,
But you know what, Rocksteady, like, why would they even give their approval to that game? Because
guess
Warner
this-
Brothers and DC is just being like, oh, you know what, we do not want you to make our games anymore.
I don't know. No, I don't think it's anymore. I think maybe because Rocksteady wanted to move on and do something else, and they're like, Maybe that's what it was.
Rocksteady did so good with the
Yeah, they
Arkham
did.
games.
They did.
Why would they just stop that?
I don't know.
Honestly,
I don't know. They
Stop
just
it.
wanted to take a break from it or something. I don't know
I
what's up.
understand taking a break. Like, I mean, Lionhead Studios kind of took a break from making good games.
Lionhead, giggity.
I don't know. Lionhead. The only,
Taylor?
Yeah.
What?
He would. Lionhead. I mean, the first Fable was amazing. The second one, The third one, no.
No.
I mean, it was still
Like,
entertaining
okay,
to play.
no. You know
Once
what?
I beat it, I was
will
like,
say
I don't
this.
want to play
I
this.
will say this. The third one had a really good hero storyline.
Hmm.
When you're evil, no. Not so much. It was not well made. It was not well thought out.
Which sucks because that's the only Fable I ever purchased.
I'm sorry.
I know, I was very upset. I got it with high hopes, and I was upset because it was not good. So
I apologize. Like, it was a great, good hero storyline. Honestly, I will say that. It was probably the best one next to the original Fable. And I will say that confidently. But the fact of the matter is, nothing is going to be better than the first Fable.
except for the first Fable.
Except for the first Fable. The first Fable can beat itself.
Indeed.
The reason I liked the first Fable is because they had the mana bar. They made it hard. They made it challenging.
Giggity.
Rather than in Fable 2 and Fable 3, you can just sit there and just spam your most powerful spells and win.
I don't know. I just thought the whole the time period and everything was really dumb for both 2 and
No,
3.
I liked the time period
I
in
didn't.
Fable 3, and I liked the fact of the that evil being, like, after you beat the game. It's not you didn't beat the game. I like that. I
Oh, that's
don't
fine
like
with
the
me
fact
too.
that
I
it
just-
did not bring back the mana bar and the fact that
Yeah.
you need skill to play this game
Yeah, pretty much.
rather than just sit there and dual cast.
Yeah.
Cody,
What?
we're a little off topic.
We're talking about video games.
We were talking about Batman.
And then you started talking about Lionhead. That's
Oh,
fine.
for some reason, Lionhead was just. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay, buddy.
So yeah, so back
No,
to
but
Batman. Oh wait, you want to say
I'm-
something real quick?
Yeah, I'm tired of the Arkham games. I think they need to do something along the lines like, I know they introduced Robin in Arkham City. Was he in Arkham Asylum? I never played Arkham Asylum.
I never played Arkham Asylum either.
So Matt,
That's
was Robin in Arkham Asylum?
No, he was not. It was
Okay.
straight Batman. So.
They introduced Robin in Arkham City. The DLC packs. They had Nightwing, Robin. They had great outfits for Batman that you could play in the actual story, like the Sinestro Corps outfit, my personal favorite. Excuse me. I think they need to make a game to where Batman actually needs help from someone, like Robin or Nightwing. My personal favorite character from Batman at all, from the Batman universe, is Nightwing.
Yeah, Nightwing
And I
is
know that's
in City, but he's not he has nothing to do with the story.
you don't even see him in the story.
No, he's nothing to do with the story. He's only playable
DLC.
in he's only playable no, or rather not in the
not
not
there's
the
no
multiplayer. I know. That's what I meant. I meant the
He's
extra
only available
missions and
in
stuff.
like
It's extra
the
missions.
Riddler missions.
Yes.
Yeah, I know, but they need to make a game to where Batman's not the all-knowing guy. Like, you can play other characters
Yeah.
in the actual story, like
Yeah,
Nightwing or Batman or Batgirl before she gets her legs broken.
Well, in City, it made sense with the story for Arkham, the first Arkham, because Batman. You know how Batman is. He gets he always gets in these phases where he's like, no, I won't work alone. Fuck everyone else. Fuck Robin. Like I'm by myself.
Whoa.
Wow, Matt.
Fine.
Wow.
I'm sorry. F
Take it easy there, Christian
Robin.
Bale.
Swabby!
How was that?
I swear to God, I don't know where he is. Swarmy! I love that scene.
Well, it turns out that in the just to help Cody's cause here a little bit, looks like he might need help in Origins because he meets Deathstroke,
Yeah.
Deadshot, and Black Mask. Those are the new villains that are included.
It's Black Mass. It's actually Black Mass makes it 9. There's gonna be Black Mass hires 8 assassins in this game, and
There we go.
Deathstroke and it was Deathstroke and
Deadshot.
Deadshot, thank you. Are the two that they revealed in the trailer.
Yep.
And so it's like as Batman's fighting Deathstroke, you got Deadshot, and the I almost go with Deathshot, but no, Deadshot in the like way like far away trying to snipe him out. So they didn't. You can't really hear his voice either. That's another thing about this. They're not having Kevin Conroy back to play the voice of Batman,
Which is kind of a bummer.
It
It's the
is.
third in the series.
but it makes sense because they
Well,
want to
no,
go
no,
with
no, wait, it makes sense because it's a prequel.
yeah, they want to do a more younger Batman. They're
That
doing
would
the
make
same
sense.
thing with Metal Gear, the new Metal Gear game. They're not having the original. They're not having David Hayter come back to play Snake. But it makes sense
Uh-huh.
because they're doing an older Snake. And if you actually
Hey,
play,
you're getting off topic.
I know. I'm just kind of.
well, he's proving his point.
Yeah, because because if you watch, if you play Metal Gear 4 at the end because you're playing the same Snake, when Big Boss shows up, Big Boss is completely different. Like his voice is completely different from Snake. That's because that he's older and he's not a clone, and so it makes sense why they want to start using a different voice actor because
Yeah.
so people are up in arms with with that stuff. I'm just like, it makes
Oh
sense.
my
though.
gosh. Yeah, and speaking of voice actors, I want to throw this out here. For if anyone has heard anything about the new Infamous game that's come out for the PlayStation 4,
Oh yes.
That looks-
Second Son.
Can I say this?
yeah, it's called Infamous Second Son. Well, it has to do with the voice actors, and then
Taylor.
I'll let Cody talk about it.
Yeah. Okay. This
It's just for the voice actors.
I'll let you guys
though.
talk
this
about
is
it because
something really, this is something really
PlayStation.
near and dear, more than Ratchet and Clank, more than Kingdom Hearts. Yes, I know it's really weird for me to say that, but the voice actor for Daxter in all of the Jak and Daxter games and the Daxter game for the PSP, he will be returning to the voice acting of video games mantra as Deslin in Infamous Second Son, and
Is it
yes, that is the
Delsin or
name.
Deslin.
Huh?
It's right here. It's spelled Delsin. It's Delsin.
Oh, I thought it was Deslin.
I thought it was Deslin too.
Okay, Delsin, the name of our main character, our main hero in Infamous Second Son. So all of you Naughty Dog freaks and Jak and Daxter people, get excited, pull out your big girl panties and start squealing.
But if you've never seen the trailer, watch the trailer first. You're gonna be so surprised. When I read this, that there was the voice of Daxter, I'm like, what?
Yeah, right?
You gotta be kidding me, because this dude sounds like a total badass.
He's older.
Actually-
He's older.
Can I bring something up about the there's actually for Batman Begins. No, Batman Begins. I'm sorry, movies. Batman Origins.
Arkham Origins.
Yes. They are. The voice of Batman is actually going to be the same voice actor that played the main character in BioShock Infinite.
There we go.
So
That's actually really good. Okay.
That's
So-
good news to hear. So
thing-
that way you guys will know what you're getting yourselves into when you play.
the thing I don't like about Arkham so far
Bless
though,
you.
is
you.
the design choice for his suit. His suit looks cool, but I'm just against like them actually having because if you watch the trailer, he looks like he's wearing. His suit looks actually very similar to DC Online. In DC Online, they're all wearing like armored versions of their suits because they're in
Yeah,
this
it's
giant
like-
war.
Well, but the thing is,
Yeah.
Batman always already has armor.
Yeah, I know, but what I'm against is like because if you look at that and then you look at the other Arkham games, he's not wearing armor. He's wearing like the superhero like tights.
Spandex?
Yeah, kind of for the most part. Like he's got he's got
Spandex?
armor boots and he's got like armored gloves on, but like he's got like the mesh like suit on. So I didn't like how they gave him this armored look. It's like okay, he has armor look or he has armor at first, and he's got like the superhero suit later on. That doesn't make sense to me, to be honest. That's just my opinion.
forgot
Sorry,
do.
I
What are you
totally
gonna do?
forgot what we were talking about.
Nothing.
To be completely honest with you,
you guys were talking
we
about Second
announced
Son.
we announced that the voice of Daxter from the Jak and Daxter games is the voice of
The new character in
Delsin.
Yes.
okay.
I kept wanting to say Deslin.
I want to say Deslin too. If we say Deslin, you guys know exactly what we're talking about. So
Yeah, if you hear us say Deslin, you know
Yeah.
we're talking about the main
Infamous Second Son.
hero for Infamous Second Son, which is going to be released on the PS4. And I'm honestly hoping they're going to, talk more about it and maybe have a demo or like a video gameplay video of it during E3 this
Oh,
year.
they will. Trust me, they will. If it's getting this much hype, the PlayStation
It's
would be
already
dumb.
getting this much hype, and
Yeah.
because it's supposed to be 7 years after after Infamous 2.
7 years after Infamous 2, and it does take place in a real-life city this time. It's not a made-up city.
It's Seattle, Washington, folks.
It's not based off of Seattle, Washington, kind of like how Numeray was based off of New Orleans. It's actually Seattle, Washington. You are going to be playing in Seattle, Washington.
It's gonna be a screwed up version of Seattle because of Cole McGrath. Thank you, Cole. Love you, boy. Love you, man. But it is Seattle nonetheless.
Yeah.
So that's my exciting thing for, I believe, October is what I'm hoping.
Well,
This
whenever
could be
whenever they
released.
release the PS4, supposedly it's going to be a release title for the PlayStation 4. It has yet to be confirmed, but if Sony plays their cards right, they would release this with the PS4.
I think it's gonna. I honestly hope and think it's gonna be released with the PS4 because of the hype it's getting and the fact that it was released. It was announced honestly before I even heard about the PS4.
It was during the PlayStation 4 press conference back in March.
Yeah, exactly. Like I heard they talked about that before they even talked about the PS4. When
Yeah.
I saw it, when I read about it, they talked about Infamous Second Son before. Like, oh yeah, by the way, we have the PS4 ready.
So it looks really good. And for those of you who aren't familiar with the series, play it. So I can't describe it to you. It's really, really difficult to describe.
It's amazing.
It's really good. If you like superhero games, I strongly suggest it.
If you like lightning,
If you like lightning, not like the
that's all I'm
character.
gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, not like the character from Final Fantasy, like actually
No,
the electricity
don't
stuff.
even get me started on that, okay?
I'm sorry.
Don't even get me started on Final Fantasy.
So, for those of you, well, to explain the game a little bit more, it's about this character named Delson, who is quote unquote a second son of. I can't even explain it without even playing the game. So you guys got to go play.
You know what? We can't even explain it without giving away a little bit of spoilers
Yeah.
that I know that they announced, but to those of you who haven't read anything about it or seen anything about it, I encourage you to just go watch the trailer, go on the Sony website. Maybe they might have information there,
Which they
or
do. Which they
pick up
do.
your local pick up the latest issue of Game Informer.
Yeah, it has
your
all the
local
information.
retailer.
It's like 6 pages of Second Son in there. I strongly suggest reading that. And for the record, he does not have electricity powers like Cole McGrath
Cole
does.
McGrath, he does
He-
not.
He has like smoke. He's like smoke
Wait,
screen.
let's kind
That
of
was
save that for let's kind of save that for them. Let's kind of
Yeah.
save that for the people who watch the trailer. And you know what? Let's put a link at the trailer at the in our description.
Yeah, I'll do
Can
that.
we do that?
Yeah,
Yeah, we could do that.
of course.
Or you can put it on the page right here, like right on the video.
Yeah. I'll
Or
do both.
both.
Yeah,
I'll do
yeah,
both.
just
I'm doing
yeah, like
There you go.
both. So
for the people who don't like watching with annotations.
just like that. There you go. It's right there. It's right there.
it's in the
Turn
description
on your
box.
annotations.
It's in the
Right
description
now,
box.
there it is. It's right there.
It's in the description
And
box.
if you can't see, it's in the description box. Yeah.
So
anyway,
so
yeah, just play the
So
series.
let's
Read
let
up on
Matt continue talking about Arkham Origins.
Yes.
Oh, that's all I
Sorry,
really have to
Taylor and I
say.
just kinda-
That's okay. No, we need to talk more about PlayStation because we need you guys to
Your
talk.
PlayStation's a big topic.
And I don't.
PlayStation,
I'm a PlayStation
PlayStation's
guy.
like
So.
something I know you're not a PlayStation guy. You're an Xbox 360 guy, but you know what? I bet you I can sell a PlayStation over an Xbox 360
Dude,
at Best Buy.
I would totally buy a PS3. I want to buy a PS3 at some point, but
Guys, I have something to say.
What?
Yesterday morning, they did. Was it yesterday morning? Yeah, yesterday morning or last night, they had a subliminal message to PlayStation 4 glimpse trailer that just got released. I'll go ahead and send Matt the link, and he'll put the link in the description below for all you PlayStation fans. Down below, if you click on the link, it's a very quick and like subliminal way to show what the PlayStation 4 is going to look like. It's the very first glimpses of the PlayStation 4. And at the very end, it shows obviously it's like PlayStation 4, and it has a date located on the very back that says 6/10 at 6 p.m. Basically what that means, that's the E3 2013 press conference time. So if you guys want to watch the PlayStation 4 press conference, you can go onto the PlayStation blog, IGN.com, and possibly, I think Spike might be doing it this year. Do you guys know?
Who?
Spike?
I know it's on Spike every year, and I think G4 TV might be doing it as well.
Okay, so it might be on Spike, and it sounds like it's probably going to be on G4.
I know G4 does it a lot all the time too. So
Yeah, but it just got recently switched over to the Gentleman Esquire network, so I don't know if they still do video game stuff or not.
yeah, true.
So, but if it's not on there, go to Spike or go to IGN or go to the PlayStation blog. They'll have it all there. Better yet, watch it on your PS3. They're going to have live streaming on the PS3 that day, probably in PlayStation Home, and also
Probably all 3 days.
Yeah,
believe it or
just-
not.
just keep your eyes peeled. And it's going to talk all about the PlayStation 4. They're actually going to reveal the system itself at
Yeah, they're gonna show you. They're gonna show us what it's gonna look like, how the controller is gonna be immersive with the.
They're actually going to explain everything that we've all been questioning about. So,
Well, not everything. They still have to have some to be desired that they like to release. Companies like that like to release things. They like to say a lot at E3, but when it gets closer and closer to it, they like to release a lot more.
well, which is true. However, if you want to get just a brief aspect of what it looks like and what it's all going to be about, I strongly suggest watching this press conference. Once again, it's on June 10th at 6 p.m. 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Pacific time, excuse me. So if you're
Alright.
watching this in another thingy, yeah,
Yeah, if you're watching this in another,
another time zone. Like, because I couldn't figure out what my time zone was earlier today. Don't-
All right.
Anyway,
Anything else we can say to these fine people who are actually listening to us talk for
for an hour.
near an hour? Yeah.
We're
normal.
only at 46 minutes.
Oh, cool.
So,
All right.
Well, I mean, it,
so I
it
guess
could either be a
for-
short episode.
since we've
we could
already
just
done
sit
a-
here talking about what we want
well,
to talk
since
about.
we've already done
That's-
an Xbox one, or just talked about
Oh,
Xbox.
Don't
okay.
I did not
Actually,
want to
yeah,
talk
that's
about
another
Xbox.
thing. That's another thing. Today, when you're hearing this, it probably already happened depending on how soon Matt put up this video. The Xbox 360 press conference is today
Is it?
on
Yes, it is.
May 21st, 2013. It is today.
Yes.
I'm not sure what time, but they've been talking about this for the past couple days now.
You'll be able to
Just
see it on your Xbox. Xbox
Yeah,
will
if you
have.
go on your Xbox 360, there
they'll-
will be live streaming of the actual press conference. Be sure to watch that. They're going to be talking about the Xbox 720, all the new stuff. They might be talking about the Illuma Room more.
Yes.
Again, just keep your eyes peeled for that. That's going to be big news as well.
So we.
Okay, I got a question.
What's that?
Do you guys remember when the Kinect was Project Natal?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's when I was actually super excited about the Kinect.
Yeah, that's when everyone was like super excited about it, and then
Before
like
it
when
It
sucked.
came
when
out
was
and
released,
it went.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The PlayStation was doing all that. Sony was doing all that before even the Wii.
But yeah, so
Well,
let's
they tried.
think about the Wii.
iToy, come on now.
Speaking of the Wii, we have some Nintendo news for all you Nintendo fans out
Yes.
there. Just a little bit.
Yes,
Just a little
yes,
bit.
there is.
So they double confirmed that a new Mario, a new Mario Kart, and a Smash Brothers will be coming out, and it will be.
Go ahead.
Are you okay?
I'm good.
Will be appearing at Nintendo Direct before E3. So this won't be at E3; it'll be before. So anytime between now and E3 is when we'll
That
be
is-
seeing it.
That is slightly true. It will be at E3.
Well, no,
They're going to be
everyone
having
was saying it's
demos. They're going to be talking about it more on E3. However, I just unplugged my computer, so it might be dying here real soon. Hold on.
plug it back in.
I'm working on it. Hold on. It got dislodged.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so the Nintendo Direct, they're going to be having multiple Nintendo Direct videos being released to the Wii U systems and the 3DS systems to keep you updated on all the conference situations, such as what we talked about last episode. If none of you listened to it, then we'll put the link down below. Watch last episode. They confirmed a Mario Kart for the 3DS. They confirmed a Mario Kart, excuse me, for the Wii U, a Mario Party for the 3DS, and a brand new untitled Super Mario game coming out for the Wii U.
So yeah, they're
Ooh.
they're having another Nintendo Direct, and it's gonna be I think it's in California. It's gonna be prior to E3, so they're gonna do a Nintendo Direct, and then E3 will start, I think, or something like
Yes.
that. So
Yes,
Um,
something like
so yeah, that's when they'll be talking about the 3 new games, and I can't wait for Smash Brothers, to be honest. And I'm interested
Oh my
in seeing
God.
what Mario.
Whoa,
game they're
whoa,
gonna
whoa,
play.
whoa, whoa.
Yeah, you heard us. Smash Brothers has been confirmed
Yes.
for the Wii U and the 3DS. Well, obviously it's been confirmed like a year and a half ago,
Yes.
but it's been confirmed that they're going to be talking about it not only in Nintendo Direct, but there's going to be live demos at E3 for any of you who are interested in
For the
seeing
new
this.
Smash Bros.
Yes.
For the new Smash Bros.
So at E3, we're gonna have a character roster.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, I
Probably
I am very looking-
probably like a small roster. You know, they probably won't show off everything.
I would
Link's
guarantee
gonna obviously be back. Link
Mario,
Monday.
Link, Kirby, and Pikachu are probably going to be the 4 characters they're going to show.
Oh, and check this out.
Probably Zelda, maybe.
Some Best Buy stores will allow you to try out the Nintendo's E3 games during the show.
Yes, this is true. However, they have not confirmed which games will and will not be
And
playable
which Best
at Best
Buys
Buy.
will be actually doing this.
Yes. So don't get overexcited being like, oh my gosh, I can play Smash Brothers before everybody else. No,
That's
don't
not
get
true.
overexcited. That might be true, but it has not been confirmed, so don't get overexcited quite yet.
Now, I will. If I hear anything, I will say it unofficially. That I will let everyone know what if my store, if you live near Signal Butte and Baseline, if my store will be participating in this.
Yes, please,
I
let's.
will say it unofficially. I can't say anything officially. It could cost me my job.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Unofficially, I will hint at some things that could be playable if my store is participating.
Okay.
We're a small store. We don't have a very big game section,
Mhm.
but we have we're in a very good location, and I'll actually be able to know if the Power and Southern store is going to be participating as well.
That would be awesome. That'd be way awesome.
All right. So everyone who listens, don't say anything to get my job screwed up. 'Cause
Yeah,
I like
keep
this
it on the
job.
hush hush.
Yeah, keep it on the hush hush, guys. This is just, as a gift from me to you as a guest star on this amazing show.
Amazing.
So, yeah, I
Standing
think that's
approval.
pretty much we've covered all 3 corners of the gaming world. So
I think so.
All 3 quarters of the gaming world.
well, of the of the big 3, we've covered topics in each category. So
All right, but before we continue, I do have a question for Matt and Cody.
what up?
Okay.
Because we were just talking about Super Smash Brothers, the new Smash Brothers, and a couple episodes ago, Matt and I were talking about different titles for the Smash Brothers series, and we
Okay.
could not think of any. Do you guys have any idea what it might be called?
Okay, so if you realize that since the second one, Super Smash Bros. Melee, they've gotten sort of more intense with
Melee?
the title under it.
Brawl?
You got Super Smash Bros. And Smash alone is kind of not rated E.
Yeah.
Then you got Super Smash Bros. Melee. Then you got Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Now, I can think of some Super Smash Bros. Massacre.
Oh my God.
Just saying.
I don't know if I don't think Nintendo would think highly of that if you actually did do that. Guys,
I don't
what are you
know. I
playing?
mean,
Oh, I'm playing Mario Massacre.
Super Smash Bros. Massacre.
Super Smash
Sorry.
Bros. Destruction,
Yeah, I mean, there's that
Apocalypse,
or like Super Smash Bros. Like,
the end of the Nintendo
All Out.
universe as we know it.
hey,
I'm just
Super
kidding.
Smash Bros. All Out.
That'd be good. That'd be good.
Because it's an all-out brawl. Obviously, I mean, they kind of hinted towards that in Super Smash Bros. Brawl. It's an all-out, free for all.
Possibly.
Super Smash Bros. All Out. I mean, there's Super Smash Bros. Massacre, obviously.
I will into the pit.
Sparta.
No, Super Smash Bros. Hell's Pit.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's totally rated E. All right.
Right.
Thanks, guys.
Well, it's been rated E10 and up since Melee, hasn't it?
Melee was actually teen.
Melee was teen, but what about Brawl?
Brawl was E and up. E10 and up.
Wow, how do you get from T to E10? How do you go down? Usually you go up.
Well, it's because
How do you
in-
go
Probably because
down? Sprawl
Nintendo
got
was like,
demoted.
"Hey, I'll give you guys extra money. I'll give you like $300 if you give us an E and up."
E10 and up. Like, no.
Okay, so
How do
here's
you
another
get
question. then.
Demoted from teen.
What?
Like that's a demotion. How do you get demoted
There's
from
probably some going on.
Dude, Matt?
I'm just
okay.
kidding.
Yeah,
Hey, I
This
didn't
is-
say
this
it. I just made some noises. All right.
that's everyone knows what that means.
Exactly.
People were not eating
But I didn't
macaroni to
say
be
it.
able to get that promotion.
But I didn't say it. So shut up.
Oh my
Continue.
gosh, Matt, you're horrible.
You're horrible.
Okay,
Continue
so
on.
one more question. So it's been well, not really
No.
confirmed, but it's been rumored that because HAL Laboratories isn't behind this
No,
project
no.
anymore due to them falling off of the edge of the earth. Well, they weren't. They
Who?
didn't do
Project who?
HAL Laboratories.
HAL Laboratories. Yeah.
They got shut down.
They fell off the earth, dude.
They got shut down.
Okay, keep going
Anyway.
with the question.
So since they're not doing it, it was passed
No.
over to Namco Bandai instead to do this fighting,
Really?
which is very cool because obviously if anyone has ever who knows who Namco Bandai is, they're very well known for their fighting series or their fighting series, more than one series. They got plenty of series
for
out
one.
there. It's all fighting games.
Yeah.
Um,
Naruto. I want to say, didn't they do?
didn't they do Marvel vs. Capcom?
Yeah, man, no.
That was not Namco Bandai.
What? Didn't they do the Gundam games? Maybe.
Oh god, there's a lot of Gundam games.
Hang on, let me Google this.
Didn't they do like Dynasty
no,
Warriors or something?
Wikipedia.
Oh, fuck me. I know they didn't. No, I know they didn't. I don't remember.
Gundam's.
I
Yeah,
know
Gundam
that-
sites.
Yes, I was
That's
right.
what-
I know they did Naruto as well
Yeah.
because Naruto's a Bandai.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bandai Namco.
So, anyways, yes. So they are doing.
Yeah, they're doing Smash Brothers.
Yes.
They
So,
did the Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi games.
Yes.
so because of that, because they were switched over, do you feel that the gameplay will significantly change from the previous
I
gameplay?
don't
Like
think
where
so.
all the characters are going to have more specific stylized fighting styles, or do you believe it's going to be very similar to the HAL Laboratories version?
I think it'll be very similar.
You know what? I honestly think they're gonna update it because they sort of updated it with the Super Smash Bros. Brawl adding the Final Smash in,
which was awesome.
and that was great. It made it more competitive. Like, oh, the Smash Ball's there, kill everything to get to it.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they may update the fighting style because I mean, if you look, they've done Soul Calibur 4, they've done the Tekken Tag tournament, they've done a lot of the fighting games.
Yep.
And I think something that's going to be in their mind is going to be an updated fighting format, like sort of like PlayStation All Stars, but not like you can still kill someone by knocking them out of the ring
Yeah.
and everything like that. But you're going to be able to string together combos instead of just here you go.
Mm-hmm.
So you think each character is going to have more of a distinct fighting style per character instead
Yes,
of having a
I mean,
similar
like
style?
if say take Mario for example, he's gonna be able to use the hammer from the original Donkey Kong games,
Okay.
like because he's a plumber. You need a hammer as a plumber. He's gonna be able to use a hammer in say a combo or something like that's gonna be one of his smash moves. They're still gonna have the smash moves. They're gonna make it more diverse to where you can string together combos rather than just hitting someone 3 times and getting him with a smash
That would be
and
nice.
knocking him halfway across the map.
However, see, I totally see where you're going with that, and I think that's a brilliant idea. However, would this take away the simplicity of a child's game and make it more difficult for kids and have it more towards like mature audiences?
That's something that's really like
It's a
I mean,
it's a
with the
risk.
systems they're gonna with the systems they're gonna have it on the Nintendo 3DS and the Wii U.
Yeah.
They can't go too far away from the audience they already have.
Exactly.
I mean,
Exactly.
us who grew up with Smash Bros. For the N64
Yes.
and then the GameCube and then the Wii, they haven't strayed too far from what we know. And the Wii version is very easy to learn.
Mm-hmm.
Same with the N64 and the GameCube. It's very easy to learn. It's basically the same controls.
For all characters, it's the same
For
controls.
every single character.
Yeah, the
Every
only
single
thing that
character
differs
obviously
between the
has different
characters...
moves.
Yeah, if you guys have never played the series before, the only thing that differs between the characters are their B moves, which are their special moves only the characters can perform.
Yes.
Yeah, and they have different combos. They're different smash moves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
like
because it's
say
Nintendo.
take
Go ahead.
they can't stray too far away from the audience they've grown up with, but Namco Bandai is a completely different company. They have a
Exactly.
completely different vision for Smash Bros. 4.
Yeah.
They're gonna think of something completely new. Like they're not gonna make it sort of like they're not gonna make it like Tekken Tag or Soul Calibur 4 or Naruto, the Naruto fighting games. They're not gonna make it like that. They're gonna keep it the same 2D or 3D side scrolling.
Of course.
They're gonna keep it the same 3D side scrolling, but I think it's gonna be more immersive combos.
Okay.
Like, say, take Link. He's got the Master Sword for a reason. He might be able to slice 3 times with the Master Sword, jump back, throw a bomb on you, and then land. Rather
Alright.
than slice 3, pull the bomb out, get hit, and then throw it just out of sheer, like, oh my god, I gotta get it out of here.
All right, that would make sense. Well, Matt, you're going into the gaming industry. What do you think,
I think
is going to change much?
I think they might keep it, but they might experiment with what they have.
Mhm.
Because I really I don't see why they would change things. If it ain't broke, why fix it?
Exactly.
well,
Exactly.
It's not broke, but it's sort of the same thing over and over and over. I mean,
that's where the
one-
experimenting
the one
comes
thing
in.
I love
The experimenting
the
comes
one
in.
thing I love about the Tekken games and the Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi games and the Naruto games and everything like that is the combos you can string together are different every single time.
Yeah.
Every single time.
Yeah.
In Super Smash Bros. And and actually every Naruto game, you can experiment with different combos in the Naruto game, but once that's done, it's done. But in Super Smash Bros, it's literally just smash moves and your A moves.
Yep.
That's it. I mean, yeah, you can aim, and you can use if you're Link, your boomerang or your bombs. You can use your bow if you just standard B attack. But it's just smash moves. That's the
Exactly.
only way to kill someone. They're not going to stray too far away from the audience they've already grown up with and the audience they're trying to connect with. I mean, because it's with the Wii U, you can play it on the big screen with a small little handle,
Mhm.
small little pad, or you can play it personally on the little pad. And with the Nintendo 3DS, you can play it personally. You can play online and everything like that. You can play LAN with people who are next to you, or wireless LAN. But they're not going to stray too far.
No.
But they're going to make it.
And that's
They're
where
going to keep the Smash. Obviously, they're going to keep the Smash system in, but the standard attacks, I think they're going to make better.
And that's what I meant by experimenting, because they'll experiment by keeping what they have, but adding things and maybe changing the little things, and it'll be cool. Actually, I would like to play a game with where you can actually string combos together and whatnot, because
Yeah.
and normally when you play it, just like attack, or jump back, or do whatever, but you're doing one thing at a time,
Mhm.
and to get anything. So you had to and eventually you got to the point where you were doing one thing at a time, but you were doing it so fast. I mean, it looked like you were actually,
Stringing together
it looks
combos,
it, but
like
you're
the
not.
fastest character in the game. The fastest character in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, you guys can contest me on this, but it's Sheik.
No, Sonic.
Okay, I'm talking with combos. Sonic's kind of hard to use when you first pick
Oh,
it up.
for combos. I thought you meant speed-wise. I'm like, duh.
No. Sonic, definitely. Sheik is the fastest attacker in the game.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Now, Sheik and Zelda, I like what they did with that. Down B, you change from Zelda to Sheik or Sheik to Zelda, and you get completely different combos.
Mm-hmm.
But Sheik, you can pick up and play, and because they attack so fast, because they run so fast across the screen, it looks like you're stringing together combos. And combos can be made by, knocking someone in the air, jumping up and hitting him with something else, and then going back down before they even hit the ground and hitting him again.
Mm-hmm.
But that's still one thing at a time, like
Mhm.
Matt was saying.
Yeah.
And so I think they need to make it to where you can multitask, and if you're stringing together a combo on someone, you can still get interrupted by someone across the map. Like, you know how if you're playing free for all and you're just owning someone,
Mm-hmm.
1v1, and you got someone else doing a 1v1, and then one other person is just like, oh hey, look at that, easy kill. They go over, kill you both. They interrupt you on your combo. I think they can still keep that while being able to string together combos.
Okay.
And like you'll be able to have a chance to react in the middle of a combo.
Oh, that'd be nice.
To react in the middle of a combo, not like a reaction command like on Kingdom Hearts or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
No, like I'm talking like in the middle of a combo, if there's a split second, you can shield and break his combo and start a combo of your own.
So, unlike a good example where that doesn't happen is in PlayStation All-Stars. If anyone plays as Dante, I hate you because I probably versed you online. Dante strings together combos like crazy, and once you're in one, you cannot get out. You are stuck.
Unless someone hits Dante.
Yeah, exactly.
No, you'll be able to start mashing the shield button, obviously, and split second it'll go. You'll see your little blue or red or green or whatever shield you got.
Mm-hmm.
They'll get hit back. They'll get knocked back a little bit, and you'll be able to start your own combo right away. You won't have to wait the 5 seconds it takes from falling to the very top of the screen all the way down.
Oh, that'd be nice.
They make it more realistic, but keep the love of our characters in there. Like,
Yes.
I'd love to see Link be able to string together combos with his boomerang, bow, and sword.
It'd be nice to see
All right,
something
and-
like maybe even one of the items from Skyward Sword. It'd be nice to see something. From that.
I haven't played
Mhm.
Skyward Sword, so
He has like a bunch of secondary items. He's got
And,
claw
like, I'd like
shots.
to
He's got
well, the hook shot he does have. That's his grabbing.
Well,
and
and-
that's
and-
fine.
and-
You know what? That's
in
great.
Skyward Sword. It's claw shots. They're like dual claw shots.
Yeah, it's
So,
the same in Twilight Princess.
All right.
He's got.
I just have two more questions here for you guys.
All right.
One, well, it's in the original not the original, but in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, when they were creating it, they were planning on during the fight having all characters create wear and tear on their clothes and on their
No.
weapons.
Nope.
In other words, if any of you don't know what that is, if, like, for example, if Mario throws a fireball and it hits Link's sword or shield has a scorch mark on it, that kind of stuff, wherein they start to tear down and they get really exhausted. You can see it in the appearance of the character that's there. Do you think they're going to incorporate that in the new Smash Bros?
The reason they didn't do that in Brawl is because if you see games that actually do that, like Soul Calibur, it was rated E10 and up. Not Soul Calibur 4, not any of the Soul Calibur, not Soul Calibur 4 and on. Super Smash Bros. Brawl was rated E10 and up. If they started doing that, it'd start delving into the teen mature title.
Wait, what were we talking about again? I'm sorry, I was.
The
Where's your
characters,
question?
like when
The
the
wear and
characters,
tear.
Oh yeah,
You know
yeah,
how,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah, wear and tear.
Actually,
It would
no.
start- it would-
I mean,
Like if it was normal wear and tear, like say
Yeah.
like scuff marks and everything like that, but
that's as far as they
also
would go.
blood.
Blood, no.
Also
Definitely no.
blood, because it was rated E10 and up. They couldn't have done that in Super Smash Bros. Brawl because it was rated E10 and up. They got the ESRB rating before they even made the game.
Yeah.
I would like to
Which
see
is
wear
why
and tear.
Snake wasn't able to be
and stuff.
Snake.
But like, I don't know. It'd have to be certain wear and tear. I don't know if it worked because a lot of the characters, they wear clothing, so when they get wear and tear, it starts to, the clothes start to tear. We don't, and they wouldn't do that. So no, actually, it wouldn't work for.
Okay.
Yeah, Namco Bandai, they've done Tekken, they've done the Soul
'cause
Calibur.
look
And everything like that. They're not afraid to delve that far.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat.
But I honestly don't think they
Definitely
will.
Mortal Kombat, actually.
I think
Mhm.
maybe scuff marks in like armor, like the shield, or something like that, or like Mario's hat can get knocked off,
Maybe.
or say DK's tie can get cut or burned or something like that,
Mhm.
or like you see like his fist black because he's been hitting the ground or something like that. That I can see, but removal of clothing because it's being torn like that,
Yeah, no.
Okay,
not so much
understandable.
because that's diving into the partial nudity genre, and that is
True.
for
Yeah.
rated T and rated M only.
Well, it doesn't have to be that extreme though. It could be just real small, basic.
It's
wearing.
still-
Still.
Still, I mean, like I can see Link's the top of his tunic being, cut up because that's his head and everything
Or like,
that. I can see-
or shield being, having scratch marks and nicks and stuff.
yeah, I can
so.
see his sword being broken if like a final smash, like he survives the final smash, but
No,
his
not the
sword's
Master Sword.
broken. Dude, you can break the Master Sword.
Not the Master Sword.
Just no one's done it.
All right. Well, then on to my final and last question of the night. Obviously, it's being made. Well, rumor has it that they're going to be taking out all the quote unquote clones of the game, which means, if only they're only going to take them out if the moveset is similar. So, for example, Captain Falcon and Ganondorf, Pichu and Pikachu,
Ganondorf
all
needs a
the
sword.
all the quote unquote clones.
Actually, then
were
Ganondorf doesn't
introduced in
need a
the game.
sword. He's only had a sword in one game,
Actually,
and that was
then
Twilight
that would
Princess.
make him more like Link. So never mind.
Link.
Or Ike or, one of those
I
characters.
think they should keep Marth in it and Ike, honestly, because Ike has a complete different moveset than Marth.
I agree.
But Ike was actually the only English character from Fire Emblem. The
Really?
only Fire Emblem
Oh,
that
that's
was actually
true.
made in America was
That's
Ike.
true.
Marth, Roy, they're all from Japan. They're all Japanese made.
Well, so if you think that obviously they're having all the Nintendo characters in there that they possibly can, because that's how Brawl was. Brawl was like an excessive amount of Nintendo characters.
Except they didn't have Mewtwo come back.
Oh.
Well, no, they replaced him with what's his Lucario?
Lucario.
Yeah,
Lucario. Do you, because it's being made by Namco Bandai, do you think Pac-Man will be a playable character?
Honestly,
No.
no. Pac-Man doesn't really have much of a moveset. He's an eater, not much of a character. I mean, if they do the Pac-Man from Pac-Man World,
Yeah, but even then,
sure, go for it. But
I wouldn't.
but if we're gonna be doing that, Bomberman.
Is Bomberman's Hudson though?
Yeah, but
It's
I
a
mean,
Hudson
hey,
game. It's not Namco Bandai.
Super Smash Bros. Brawl had Snake.
But technically, the first Metal Gear
was on
was
the
on
NES.
the NES.
That's why he was in there. Same.
That's
And,
true. Okay.
There's a reason why Sonic was on there.
Sonic really doesn't have a system to land on anymore.
That's
He's
true.
just kind
No,
of
he's on
free-roaming.
Yeah,
everything.
that's true.
He's on
Yeah.
everything.
So,
So Sega's like, please put Sonic in your game, and Nintendo's like, nope. And Sega's like, no, come on, we need more diversity. And Sega was probably begging Nintendo.
I
to
honestly
put
think
Sonic-
on.
Sonic's not going to be in this new one. Oh, and by the way, just a little update. In September 2011, there was a suggested title of Super Smash Bros. Universe.
Ooh.
It was a suggested title. It was when they were still working on Kid Icarus Uprising,
Mm-hmm.
so they didn't have a set title. But I'm pretty sure in E3 today we're going to know the title of the game.
Wait, E3 today?
No, E3 this year. I meant. Sorry.
Oh, like, hold on a sec. You're a little early there, Chief.
It's midnight over here, so
Yeah, true. True.
I'm a little tired. But I'd like to, I understand the need to get rid of clones, but why don't you make the clones
Just make him better.
that, not even just make them better, give them a different moveset. It's sort of like Matt said, give Ganondorf a sword. Let him be able to turn into Ganon
Yes.
and actually play.
like actually, in this
sort of like Sheik and Zelda.
in this final Smash, have him turn again.
He turns into Ganon.
Yes.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, but that was a final smash. It's for 5 seconds.
Which was so cool, though.
Oh wait, does he
It
actually
was-
do
it
it?
was
Does he
great.
actually do it in Smash Bros? 'Cause-
Yeah, in
okay.
his final smash, he
I
turns
never
into Ganon.
played as Ganon, nor did anyone ever played Ganon.
Oh,
he was
I
like
will
that.
kill you with
Ganon was
Ganon.
like that
Ganon's
character
one
that
of
no
my
one
best
wanted.
characters.
I don't know. I never saw anyone play Ganon, or nor did I ever see him in Smash Bros. And Brawl. So I didn't know that.
He was sort of broken in Brawl. He was the most powerful character in the game.
Give or take.
Literally, like, you could go across the map with one of his standard B moves, the Falcon Punch, but it's the, you know what, I'm just going to hit you with Dark Energy. one of those at 0% will put you all the way to about 58.
Damn.
If it's fully charged.
If it's well, it can only be fully charged.
But like
if
if
you
just
get hit dead on.
yeah, it's like it has to be a dead-on hit. If it's only like if you're like jumping and he barely taps you, like around your foot or whatever, it would really.
Like if you're sitting right in front of him,
and he nails
his
you,
fully
yeah.
charged B will get you about 58 to 65%.
Yeah.
He's the most powerful character in the game. He's all like, but in Melee, he was nothing. He was faster.
He still is nothing.
Hey, I can actually own with Ganondorf against Sonic. I've done it.
All right, game on.
No, I'll
Next
just go
week on
challenge
Mad Chat,
accepted.
you're gonna see Cody and I go at it.
No, you know what? I'll just go Toon Link against Sonic.
You go tootling.
That's
Toon
That's
Link.
brawl.
Oh, I thought you said tootling. I'm like, what the
Is
heck?
that- that's not
You're
brawl.
gonna-
He's not
Okay,
in-
now, no, okay.
he's not
We're getting
melee.
off the subject. We're getting off the subject.
Thank you.
Sorry.
I don't think they should get rid of the clones. I think they should get rid of some of them. Yes. Like I actually honestly think they should get rid of Captain Falcon.
What?
That's my.
No, they're not
opinion.
getting rid of
Like,
Captain
honestly, he's got nothing in the game.
Falcon's OG, man. You can't just take him out.
No, you're not gonna get rid of him. He's like one of the characters they're not gonna get rid of.
And he was
I mean-
he was in the original Smash Bros. None of the original characters will be taken out. I can guarantee that for you.
I know this, but Jigglypuff is so broken as well.
Yeah.
She's actually one of the most powerful characters in the game
Fuck
too. If you know how to play her.
Stupid.
Hey, dude, what's with
Fine.
the language?
It's my
Oh.
show. Screw off.
It doesn't matter.
I don't care.
It's okay,
But,
buddy.
Um,
Don't be sad.
they shouldn't get rid of the clones. They should either give them a new moveset, or if they don't have a place in the story
Okay.
that they're trying to get there,
It was almost-
then yes.
Okay, sorry for finish. I'm sorry. I thought you were.
Sort of like Taylor said, make them better, or just I don't know. Like I know Samus is they're gonna make amazing. Like I honestly think you should put Dark Samus in there. Like make that like
Yes.
something like Final Smash if they have
Or
that.
at
Dark
least a
Samus.
costume.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah,
a costume.
Well,
as
the
a
color
costume.
changes.
But like if they don't have Sonic in there, or if they do have Sonic, put Shadow in there.
as a
Because
costume.
Shadow's not even a clone. Shadow has a completely different moveset.
Yeah.
He's got rocket boots. He uses guns just like Snake.
Yeah, you can
Ugh,
use guns.
no. GTFO.
He uses a motorcycle sometimes too. I
Go-
love the Shadow game.
You know what else is-
Shadow,
the Hedgehog.
go home.
Awesome.
You
You're
know what's
drunk.
almost as worse as Jigglypuff? Kirby.
Hey.
Hey, Kirby is
Hey.
awesome.
Yeah, but
alright?
he's just as
I'm-
he's up there with Jigglypuff.
Kirby's my
no,
best character,
Kirby's
man.
not OP at all. Kirby's actually lower tier.
Really?
Kirby's my best character, man.
Because
Yeah.
the way he
Don't
plays,
Kirby's
he
lower
plays
tier.
very similar to Jigglypuff, in my opinion. The way he plays.
No, he is no. The
No,
only
his-
reason you say that, the only reason you say it is because they can fly.
Well, that
That's the only
well,
reason
I
to say it.
know Kirby's like I feel like it's
Jigglypuff
playing.
can't go up in the
I
air.
feel like you're playing-
Jigglypuff cannot go up in the air with a sword.
I f-
Jigglypuff cannot suck you in. Jigglypuff can make you sleep. But no, Jigglypuff cannot walk over the edge
Kirby's
with
like
you in
Yoshi
her mouth.
and Jigglypuff combined.
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
Kirby is Kirby.
Yeah, I know Kirby's
Alright.
Kirby, but in the Smash Brothers game, it's like combination of.
Okay, ladies, take it easy now. It's okay.
So is that everything we have to say on Smash Bros?
Last question.
That's what you said last time.
I know that's what I said last time, but because they replace a Pokemon character every round, like they took out or they put in Pichu and Mewtwo, and they took out Mewtwo and Pichu and they replaced them with Lucario
And Pokemon.
and Pokemon Trainer. So if they're going to take out Lucario this time, do you think they're going to replace him with that new Mewtwo form?
That'd be cool.
Thing?
No. No, 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 no.
So who do you think they'll replace him with? If they replace him?
Honestly, I think they can either keep Lucario, if they want to put something else in there, because Lucario and Mewtwo are the only ones that can actually do anything like they can.
Well, you know what the
They're the only
new
ones.
Mewtwo is? It's still Mewtwo, but it's just in a different form. So he played just like Mewtwo.
No, 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 no. We do not know anything about that,
Well,
do we?
No, there's a
Exactly.
video.
Shut the
There's
hell
a video
up.
of there's a video. It's a clip from the new movie of Mewtwo changing into this new Mewtwo. I don't know if it's evolving or he's just like. There's no.
It's an
Yeah.
evolution.
but he still uses the same.
No.
Yeah, I'm not.
No.
I'm with you too, dude.
No.
I'm with you too. I don't agree with it
I'm
if there's an evolution
sorry.
because he's a
The
legendary.
fact that they're actually the fact that they're just changing Mewtwo altogether in this
Don't
new game
touch
kinda
him.
makes me
You
mad.
said this last episode.
Don't touch
him.
Mewtwo. Do not touch him.
Don't too late.
Make him
Darren
better,
did.
but don't touch him.
Leave Mewtwo alone.
Something else we said in the last episode.
Yeah, I
Yes.
think so. Okay, well,
No.
that's all I have to
They-
say.
Let's-
on
let's
that.
not-
they
let's
will
not get
either
back
bring
to that
Mewtwo-
because we're just repeating ourselves.
This is my 2 cents.
Oh my goodness.
They will either bring Mewtwo back, not as this new Mew 3 or whatever. They'll either bring Mewtwo back as the original form with updated moveset,
Okay.
because he was really hard to play in Melee.
Mm-hmm.
They made Lucario so much easier to play. Or they'll keep Lucario. Or they just won't,
They'll probably use someone else.
they will just change it to where like you get different Pokemon, not like Lucario or Mewtwo.
Deoxys.
That'd be kind
No, he is in the Pokeball that shoots down that giant laser beam that kills everyone
Yes.
within a 5.
That's a
Foot
smile
radius.
smash right there. Destroys the entire
right.
the entire ring.
But I mean, I
Yes.
can see what Mewtwo's Final Smash could be, honestly.
if they
Because you know
keep
how
Final
Kirby's was an
Smash.
area of effect one?
Yeah.
Mewtwo's gonna be an area of effect. Psychic.
Ooh.
Area of
Different
effect
characters
if
possible.
you're in like if you're in a certain if you're in a certain area, you get caught in it and you get thrown to the opposite ends of the screen.
That'd be pretty cool.
Like if you're up in the air and you do the final smash and someone's below you, they get picked up and they get thrown down onto the ground. If they're on the right side, they get thrown to the right. If they're above you, they get thrown up. If they're to the left of you, they get thrown left.
All right. I can dig that.
So I think
Yes,
we've talked
that's
about
awesome.
this long enough. It's been a while.
Yeah.
So
Okay, I think we should end the show, but I
wanted to actually
I wanna
go
say
over these
one thing.
trailers real quickly, just real quick.
What trailers?
The trailers are on the Facebook page.
Are we still talking about the Facebook page?
There's still
About
stuff
the
on
Facebook?
there, yeah. Real
talking
quick. I just want to
Facebook?
do real quickly.
Sure.
So, Avengers, Shield, not Avengers. I'm sorry. Agents of Shield. There's a longer trailer out. It's kind of explaining more of like what the show is gonna be about and everything. And I'm actually at first I was like, that doesn't sound like a good idea. But actually watching this new trailer, I'm actually okay with it, and I'm looking forward to seeing the first episode.
And that is not Luke Cage in that. by the way.
no,
I thought.
it's actually.
Huh?
I will squell the rumors right now after watching the trailer for it. Actually, I may be wrong, but this is my theory. It's the Captain America of the New Age.
I don't know. Oh, this is supposed to be.
Because you know how there were 2 different Captain Americas if you actually read the comics. There's a black one.
Well,
There's one
I
from the past.
don't know because it might be possibly. I don't think so though because this is taking place right after Avengers. It is after Avengers. I'm not sure how long after Avengers, but it is taking place afterwards, and it's kind of like the whole thing that happens in all the events that happen in Avengers is kind of bringing out these other heroes, these other people with superpowers, and that's what the whole premise of the show
Yeah.
is Shield going
Mhm.
around collecting these superheroes, kind of keeping them like under wraps and stuff. So yeah, that's that. Check that out. That's on the Facebook. There's a new Riddick that's coming out, and the trailer is out.
It's on the Facebook.
Yes. It's on the Facebook page. I'm sorry, Jesus Christ.
God.
That looks really good. That looks like.
It honestly looks like a reboot of Pitch
Yeah,
Black.
it kind of does.
Pitch
That's
Dark.
what. Yeah, it really
Pitch
does.
Black.
But it's actually a sequel to Pitch Black, right? I'm not sure where.
It's a sequel to the second one, Chronicles of Riddick.
Okay.
It's supposed to be.
I don't know where it fits in the storyline yet. And then there's a new trailer for Planes. I'm still about. I think it's Disney's taking their license of it and just exploiting it out for more money.
And fun fact, Planes is actually created by Disney Animation Studios and not Pixar.
Yes, but I'm saying this because Disney owns Cars, so they're like, oh, let's make more Cars, but let's we're gonna make it, and we're gonna do a spin-off movie of it so we can get more money. Because we all know little kids love cars.
Yeah, basically.
So that's my take on it. I think it looks stupid. And then
Yeah.
the last movie on here would be the Anchorman 2. It's a new trailer. It's basically just like the other
Yeah.
trailer, but they say something different. But I'm actually really looking forward to Anchorman 2. I can't wait.
It looks awesome. I'm really excited
Even
for
though
it.
there's like no actual footage from the movie, they have this teaser trailer. But yeah, it's the original cast are coming back, so it's going to be good. I love Anchorman.
Indeed.
It'll be awesome. Okay, I'm going to sign myself off at the end of this by saying there will be either a video or something, and I want people to participate in this. We've had the Harlem Shake. We've had Gangnam Style. Let's bring back something near and dear to our generation's hearts.
The Carlton.
The Carlton. Everyone who ever listens to this, if you've ever seen an episode of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air in your life, you know what the Carlton is. And you know that the people these days are all obsessed with Harlem Shake and Gangnam Style and YOLO and swag, but they don't really know YOLO came from Carlton doing his dance.
Your swag.
Carlton had his own swag because of his dance. And so people who listen to this, I encourage you to join me in doing the Carlton on YouTube. I will do it. I will make a video.
Cody, you sound
will-
like he passed away.
He kind of did.
You're
Carlton,
all-
the character, passed away.
you're
But
all-
you know what? I encourage everyone to bring back the Carlton. I
In
honestly
memory
do.
of Carlton.
In memory of
If we
Carlton.
can
In
all
memory
just
of the
place our
Carlton from
hands
Fresh Prince of
together.
Bel-Air. The actor is still alive, but in memory of Carlton from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
So,
I think.
so that's
you wanna-
I'm gonna do it. If anyone wants to join me in trying to bring back the dance, the Carlton, let's do this. Bring
Let's
back the
do it.
90s, man. Let's bring back the 90s.
Leroy
Let's do it.
Jenkins.
We can all hold hands and sing
I don't
Kumbaya.
know.
No, we're all gonna do the Carlton. That's what we're gonna do. Screw Kumbaya. It's all about the Carlton.
Is he some
Alright.
goodbye
Kumbaya taught me
crap?
nothing.
This is
Carlton
celebration.
All right. Well, I'm gonna be the first to sign off tonight.
Okay.
by
Wait,
saying-
So
wait.
what?
We have to do updates.
Oh yeah, we
or,
gotta do updates. Yeah, I guess
or not
Oh,
updates.
no.
What are they called? The
just announcements.
announcements.
So that was basically our show, guys. Look out for more episodes. We have another guest that wants to come on. We're not sure when that's gonna happen, but
Maybe next week.
maybe next week. We'll see.
Maybe
We'll
next
see
week.
what
Well,
happens.
I'll try to talk him into it.
So that's not set in stone yet, but that is going to happen. We have another, so do have another guest, and we still, I know we've been saying this for a while, but we still haven't had the, we don't have anything set in stone yet for our live stream podcast.
Nothing yet.
But we do know that Cody here will be joining us, and I believe, is that true? Sorry,
Maybe. It all depends on what day we do it.
I am tired.
I think we're all a little bit
yeah.
tired.
Yeah.
I just got off of work when
Oh, I just got home from
Matt texted me about,
class.
hey, let's do this, guys.
Yeah. Well, we wanted to do this
But,
earlier, but
Big
Yeah.
announcement. This won't be my first time on the show.
no.
It's definitely not.
Definitely
It's
not.
not going to be happening every week, but it's not my first
Yeah.
time on the show.
Yeah,
Well,
Cody
this
will
is-
be
yeah, this is
another
definitely his
reoccurring-
second time on the show.
Cody will be
Okay.
another recurring guest.
Okay,
on
this
along
isn't my
with
only
Shari
time on the
and-
show. Did I say that before? I'm
Not
tired. I can't think. This isn't my only time on the show. I'm definitely talking
I think you're
to
thinking of the
Matt
time when we
Taylor
tried to
about
get
a-
you recorded on and it didn't work. So
Yeah.
Well, that was an interesting afternoon.
I'm trying to plan something with Matt and Taylor for a special live stream. Honestly, that I would be joining in. I'm
Yeah.
not going to tell any of you guys about that because that's kind of a big spoiler alert.
yeah,
A
a lot of our
but
guests.
I hope you guys like I hope you guys like my insight and knowledge that I had to bring to the table tonight.
Yes, and thank you for joining us today, Cody. It was a
Yeah,
lot of
Well,
you.
thank you for having me, and I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
a
that
pleasure.
Matt's going to put all the descriptions that we talked about,
Yes.
all the links in the description box Put
I
a
hope
low.
so.
Yes, we will. Oh yeah.
I hope he remembers.
I mean, a
everything
lot
we
of the
talked
stuff we
about.
talked about is straight for the Facebook. So I mean,
He might
whatever
just
is
sit there
not
for an hour
really
and a half just to remember what we talked
Wait,
about.
wait, wait, wait. The Facebook?
the Facebook page. Jesus Christ.
We're
Get on
gonna
my
teach him, Taylor.
We will. We'll
We're
train
gonna
Get
him.
off my butt. So yeah, on the a lot of stuff we talked about again was on the Facebook page. You can go ahead again, go there, like our page. That way, if you're on Facebook, because I know most of you people are on Facebook. Everyone who wasn't on Facebook, will be updated on when right when videos are up. Same thing with subscribing on YouTube. You'll be notified right
Yep.
when videos are up, so you can watch our. Listen to our podcast, and also it's also for your Facebook page, people. It'll be a way for you to get updated on news that you don't know about, or already do know and stuff. And so yeah,
So it's a little bit of either a recap or something new.
yes.
Help us help you.
And also,
Yeah.
yes, and vice versa. You can, if you heard about something that's not on our Facebook that you want us to talk about, post that on there. If you have any comments, anything you want to say, post it on there.
It's a great page for discussion and arguments and people to troll.
Yes.
Obviously, because people do that now a lot. But it's always a great place to, if you haven't heard anything, that if you haven't looked up anything that you want to hear about, they'll probably have it on the Facebook page. If you've heard about something and you just don't want to go into YouTube to find the trailer, the specific one that either we talked about or your friends have talked about, go onto the Facebook
Yes.
page.
It'll be on the Facebook page.
It'll be on the Facebook.
So we gotta end this because it's already an hour and a half into this. So thank
Oh
you for
my God.
listening. Thank you, Cody, for joining.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me. I'm going to be the first to sign off. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for listening to me banter.
All right.
Have a good night, buddy. Thanks for joining us again.
All right, have a good night, guys.
You too. And you guys have a good day. This is
Day, night, afternoon, morning, whenever you're listening to this.
I am Matt.
And I'm Taylor. Thanks again for joining us,
Thanks,
guys.
guys.